Hi, this is Henry Crutcher, and I'm going to show you how to install Equities Lab and get started with the screener. I'm assuming for the purposes here you have ordered or gotten a copy of Equities Lab somehow. More accurately, you've got a username and a password, and you have no idea what to do with this username or password or where to put it. So this video will get you up and running in probably 3 minutes. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on the My Account. This is actually accessible whether you're logged in or not, and contains installation instructions for Windows, Mac, or Linux. Since we're running on a Windows box, as you can probably tell from the beautiful looking arrow tabs, you're going to go up to the Windows and you'll see that the first step is to download Equities Lab. The second step is just to run it. So we're going to go ahead and click on the download, and we're going to watch it pour in. And in the meantime, we can click on the second step and review that on Chrome it's going to appear in the lower left corner. On Firefox you can use Ctrl-J. In Edge you can run from the dialog box that pops up. Here we're running Chrome. So we're going to go ahead and run, and it's going to say, are you sure you want to? We create files on your computer, and we do control parts of your screen to show you pretty pixels. We don't read your screen, we don't send internet information anywhere it shouldn't go. We use encrypted transmission for all of our stuff, and so it's remarkably boring. We think you should run us. Otherwise, why would you have signed up? Now, once you've done that, it will go ahead and install the first time and download more stuff. The second time, as you see, it'll be much faster. Now, at this point, it will go ahead and download and churn. And while it's doing so, you won't see in the video a terms and conditions, but in reality, when it runs, it'll pop up a terms and conditions box basically saying we're not a registered investment advisor, and we're not a broker-dealer, and we aren't officially recommending stocks. Since I had to go through this several times to get this video to work, that has already been confirmed, and it only happens once per customer. So if you're worried about it, read it carefully and see that it will promise you nothing in terms of if we recommend GE because that's what you put into the screen, well, that's your responsibility to verify that your screen is valid and does what you think it should, and even then it's a matter of luck, skill, and a variety of other things. Guarantees are not possible. Anyway, now you're here, and so we're going to go ahead and create a stock screener. We can name it, and when we do, you'll see the infamous blank screen. Now, we probably want, how about let's pick a company size. Let's look for large companies. So size doesn't give us anything. However, size is frequently referred to in the stock market as market cap. So I do a search for market cap, and I see it down here, and I can drag it up there or just click on it, it will pop up. And then I can type in a number. That's 100,000, 100 million, 100 billion. Wow, that's a lot of zeros. And notice it shortened it to 100B. As it turns out, I can type in anything I want with the B, and it will go ahead and use that shortened shortcut. So now we're looking for some bizarro set of market cap at over 56 billion. Why 56 billion? I don't know, but there are 176 of them. Now at this point, we can go ahead and run the I ran the go button. Just a second, I'm going to step back here. I ran the go button or Control R to see the companies that currently match. I can go into the past and see who matched in the past. If I go back far enough, companies of that size become somewhat less common. Companies were smaller back in the day. It wasn't that they didn't exist, but there were fewer of them. So now at this point, run them, and here we go. So at this point, we're going to go back to the present day, almost the present day, and I'm going to go ahead and back test this, which will say what happens when we bought, starting in 1995, all the companies that had market cap over 56 billion, and simply cycle back and forth, and you'll see that we get market-like returns. It's a little bit less good, but it's still, kind of, sort of. The S&P 500 has been beating everything, and that continues to this day, recently. So at this point, let's say you want to look at a particular stock. You can do that as well. Let's go look at General Motors. We can go back and we can look at Apple. We can also look at ETFs. ETFs not very. Look at the small cap. And you'll notice the small caps have trailed the S&P 500 slightly, but regardless of which, here they are. And you can also plot various and sundry things. Now, ETFs don't have very much to plot, but if we went back to a company, we can plot, for instance, the earnings. I hit Control-T to get that new tab to show up. So I hit Control-T and then I type in net income, or I can type in banana, and then I type in net income, and notice that net income shows up quarterly, yearly as of a year ago, 2 quarters ago, etc. I'm going to pick the yearly, and I'm going to plot that, and after a certain pregnant pause, we can see that we have a few years of Apple's income. Go back to 1995, and we have, after another pregnant pause, we have 23 years worth of Apple's income. So as you can see, it started low and got higher, as it should have done. That's not too surprising. In any event, I've now given you a whirlwind tour and gotten you started. Thank you very much.